Hello, welcome back everybody. Another set of rocks to cut today. Again, these are mostly from the Yellow Bend Mountain Range area, I believe. So let's walk through these real quick and see what we're cutting. Start with this guy. Definitely going to be a banded agate around a quartz center. Cut parallel back here and see if the agate gets a little bigger and the quartz a little smaller. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Okay. Just kind of an odd nodule. Looks like it might be an agate, banded agate possibly. We'll see. Definite nodule. Looks like banded agate around a quartz center. We'll cut it this way and see if we got more banded agate than quartz. It's banded agate in here. It looks like some moss agate here. So we'll cut parallel and see what we're dealing with. Alright, banded agate around a quartz center with banded agate maybe on the inside of that. And then some more quartz. So, or it could just be banded agate and that just looks like quartz. It's hard to tell. We'll cut parallel to that face and see. Okay, this little nodule looks like it's going to be a little bit of banded agate here maybe. Just that section right here. The rest of this is probably going to be a moss, but you never know until you cut it. Could also have a quartz center. It looks like a quartz center. I don't know. Maybe I'll just cut it here and see. I'll look at this one already. I think we looked at that one. This is the one that's going to be banded with some moss around it. Okay, this is not Gila Bend. This is going to be a saginite from Sheep's Crossing, I believe. Yeah, you can see the saginite needles in there. These usually have like kind of a brown color on the outside, but as you can tell, probably purple on the inside. So I'll cut for the biggest face and we'll see if we get some good saginite needles. All right. I can see some banded agate in there. This is still skin on the agate, just an odd shape. So we'll cut him and see. All right. I can't see how deep that goes, but it's hollow in there. So I'm not sure how I'll cut him. I'll have to take a look at this further. So kind of a geode, I guess. All right, so these typically are just quartz on the inside, but this is showing me all banding. So we'll cut parallel to that face and see if it's an all banded agate. Alright, this guy looks like banded agate around a quartz center. And definite banded agate, weathered sides. We'll just cut him down the middle and see if we got a full pattern with or without fractures. Okay, I think I've gone through all of these. So let's get them on the saw, get them cut, and we'll see what's on the inside. I'll be right back. All right, back from the saw. Let's walk through these cuts, see what we got. First one. All right, kind of a cool looking quartz, different colors, a little bit of banding on the outside. That's pretty neat looking. All right, next up, got this guy. Let's see if he was a moss. Yeah, it's a moss. fairly nice, but it's got some pretty big pits. Excuse me, got some pitting in it. Just got that one little banded section. But yeah, these pits are fairly large. All right, next up, this is from Sheep's Bridge or Sheep's Crossing over the Verde River. Let's see how this came out. All right, so it's got kind of a purple color to it, and there is some saginite in there. It's got that soft pitted section here and here. I don't know, I have to think about it. That might be pretty cool looking polished. Don't know if those will show up. I mean, if this was solid this instead of that, that would have been a lot nicer. But it's pretty cool looking. You never know with this material. Every now and then you'll get one that's perfect. All right, next up. So let's see what this has. All right, mostly quartz with banding around the outside edge, translucent. Not bad looking. All right, next up. So this guy's that hollow one. We could tell. Let's see how he came out. All right. So it's kind of got that cotton candy looking stuff there with a banded pattern around a quartz center. It might look pretty cool cleaned up. And then same with this half. You can see the quartz crystals in there. Very nice. Okay. Next up. Well, it's banded, but it's got a lot of fractures. And the banding is fairly spread out. It's hard to see. Probably would have been better if I cut it this way. Oh well. Can't win them all. Okay, next up. Got this funky looking, not sure which way that went. Guess it did go that way. All right, nice banded pattern. Does have a fracture back here. Banding is fairly faint, translucent. Side looks a little nicer. It's still a pretty cool pattern. Might look nice polished. Okay. All right, well, mostly quartz, but I like the banding on that one. Tip right there, unfortunately, you can see that. You can see the dirt in there, so it had a fracture. Still looks cool polished. All right, next up, I cut the face off of that. Hoping for something like solid bands. Oh, all right, well, it looks like it was solid banded on the end, and we're getting into some quartz. So I didn't make any more cuts. The quartz might get bigger, it might get smaller, it's hard to say. I don't know, I might take a future cut off of that one. All right, 3 left. next side. Let's see how he came out. Ooh, gorgeous banding. It does have some healed fractures, but the colors and the banding is really nice. A little bit of lavender maybe. Very cool. You can see how those fractures are kind of white. I'm pretty sure those have healed. Nice. Definitely gonna polish that pair up. That's really nice. I didn't think it was gonna come out that good. Very cool. All right, 2 left. So split the difference on that, hoping for a face. Let's see how we did. All right, well, that is gorgeous material. I don't see any fractures. It's not a full pattern. You can tell we lost part of the end back here. So, but most of the pattern's up here, and that's intact. It's got that really cool color I like. It's got the little orbs or snowflakes floating in it. That's very neat. Definitely gonna polish that. Very nice. Cool. All right, last one. So this had, well, I know it's gonna have good color, probably similar to that last one, but it had a banding with a quartz center on this side. This just showed banding, so banding here as well. So what I wanted to do was cut from that corner behind this out to just past that window, hoping for a full pattern. Let's see what we did. Nice color. Did get the full pattern. Unfortunately, it does have a fracture right through that. Maybe another one here. That one could be healed. I don't believe that one is. But the colors and the banding is beautiful on this. Definitely gonna have to face polish that. You can see that fracture on this side. It's a little worse. A healed one here too. Well, it's a shame about the fractures, but did get a full pattern. Definitely gonna face polish these. All right, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.